All right, I'm just gonna say it, this might be the best tour of Elk Grove, California that you're gonna find anywhere on YouTube. This isn't gonna be one of those quick suburb flyovers where somebody's reading boring Google Facts in front of a Starbucks. We're gonna be going deep inside of Elk Grove into the neighborhoods, the schools, the new construction, the lifestyle, the local hangouts, and showing you exactly what it's like living in this amazing suburb. And if you're thinking Elk Grove is just another Sacramento suburb, think again, because this city has completely leveled up over the last decade. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly why Elk Grove has become one of the most requested suburbs in all of Northern California, especially for families, remote professionals looking to get more house, more community, and a better quality of life.
Elk Grove has this incredible balance that people fall in love with right away. It's one of those places where you still see kids riding their bikes down the tree-lined streets, families walking to the park on Saturday mornings, and neighbors who actually know each other's names. Once a small farming town just south of Sacramento, Elk Grove has transformed into one of Northern California's most desirable suburbs, a city that somehow manages to feel fresh and modern while still keeping that close-knit community vibe. You've got master plan neighborhoods, award-winning schools, and a ton of new growth on the south side. But it's all wrapped up in this easygoing pace that makes it feel different from other big suburbs. People move here for the schools, stay for the community, and end up realizing they don't have to give up space or convenience to have both. Today, we're diving into what makes Elk Grove special, from the neighborhoods and new construction to the parks, schools, and local lifestyle that really define it.
Let's jump into it. All right, now let's kick things off with where Elk Grove's located, because honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons why people decide to move to Elk Grove. Elk Grove sits just about 15 miles south of downtown Sacramento, sitting perfectly between Highway 99 and I-5, two of the most important freeways in the entire Northern California region. That positioning means that you've got direct access north into Sacramento and south towards Stockton and Modesto. It's an easy hop on I-5 if you're heading towards the Bay Area or Davis, and for most commuters, the drive to downtown Sacramento is only going to be about 25 to 35 minutes. You're about 35 to 45 minutes from Sacramento International Airport and just under an hour and a half to San Francisco and an hour and a half to Tahoe. Now, Elk Grove stretches itself almost 7 square miles from north to south, and it's going to have layers and depth. In North Elk Grove, you're going to have mature established areas like Laguna Creek and Laguna West, and you've got older growth trees, built out parks, mature neighborhoods, schools, and quick access to major shopping centers like Laguna Gateway, and heck, even Delta Shores up in Sacramento. It gives you that classic suburban comfort, walkable streets, mature landscaping, and everything is close by. Then in South Elk Grove, on the other hand, it's the city's modern expansion zone. Neighborhoods like Franklin and Madera Ranch and Sterling Meadows are where you're gonna find some of the best in new construction. You're gonna have top-rated new schools, and all of the growth is going to be headed towards the south side of Elk Grove. Retail, larger homes, and contemporary designs. And if you zoom out just a little bit, Elk Grove sits in that sweet spot. You can be in downtown Sacramento for a Kings game in under 30 minutes, out boating on the California Delta within 20, Folsom Lake or the foothills just under 45 minutes away, and if you want the beach, San Francisco or Tahoe are both weekend drivable. This location gives you options, city convenience when you need it, and small town pace when you want it the most. Hey guys, if this is your first time to the channel, we're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, where we make videos all about what it's like moving and living in the Sacramento area, specifically places like Elk Grove. Every week we break down what it's really like to live here, the new construction homes, and the feel for each of the cities and suburbs. So if you want more information, or if you want help figuring out which area can be the best for you, we would love the opportunity to be your real estate team. Our contact information is up on the screen, down in the description, and pinned in the chat.
Elk Grove's neighborhoods really tell the story of how this city has grown, from its original 1990s suburbs up north to the new master plan communities down south that are shaping its future. Now let's break it down by price point, lifestyle, and vibe, because depending on what you're looking for, Elk Grove can feel like 3 totally different worlds. Now, entry-level market. If you're stepping into the market, this is where you're going to find homes with a ton of value, especially for first-time buyers or families looking to stretch their dollar a little further. Neighborhoods like Laguna West, Camden Passage, and Franklin South are great examples. Laguna West, on the city's western edge near Interstate 5, is one of Elk Grove's first true master plan communities. It's designed around a small lake with a greenbelt system, so you get scenic walking paths, community parks, and even a few waterfront properties. Yes, actual homes with backyard lake views right here in the suburbs. You'll find single-story and two-story homes from the late 90s and early 2000s, many with that classic California stucco look, vaulted ceilings, and mature landscaping that gives every street character. There's also a strong HOA presence that helps keep the neighborhood beautifully maintained, which has kept resale values solid over time. Then you've got Camden Passage, tucked along Elk Grove Florin Road. This one has more of a classic neighborhood feel. Large shade trees, quiet cul-de-sacs, and parks woven throughout. It's an older community, mostly built in the 80s and early 90s, and that's part of its charm. People love it for its stability. These are homes that have good bones, often remodeled inside with open kitchens and modern finishes, but still sitting on bigger lots you just don't get in newer builds. Now, a little bit further south in Elk Grove is Franklin South. You'll find homes that are a little newer, early 2000 construction, near great schools like Elliott Ranch Elementary and Franklin High School. This area is still affordable by Sacramento standards, but the homes are newer, the streets are wider, and you're surrounded by parks and trails that connect through the entire south side of Elk Grove. Altogether, the entry-level tier gives you that best of both worlds, with established neighborhoods with mature trees and local charm, but still close to schools, shopping, and major roads. Perfect for buyers who want the space and feel of a real home without going all in on new construction. Now let's move up to the mid-range. So once you move up a little bit, you're going to start hitting some of Elk Grove's most balanced and desirable neighborhoods, the ones that mix space, amenities, and that strong community vibe that defines this city. Now you'll find these homes in Stone Lake, Laguna Creek, and around Elk Grove Regional Park. So let's start with Stone Lake, one of Elk Grove's flagship communities located just west of I-5. Developed in the early 2000s, this neighborhood was built by major names like Taylor Morrison and Standard Pacific Homes. It's known for its stunning curb appeal and resort-style HOA amenities. We're talking about a full private clubhouse, fitness center, swimming pool, tennis courts, and a calendar packed with community events. Homes here typically range from 2,500 square feet all the way up to 3,500 square feet with open floor plans, high ceilings, and big, usable backyards, perfect for entertaining or adding a pool. This entire community is surrounded by the Stone Lake Preserve, which adds wetlands, scenic walking paths, and open spaces you won't find in most suburban neighborhoods. Then there's Laguna Creek, one of the original power players in Elk Grove's development story. Built mainly through the late 90s and early 2000s, Laguna Creek is central, convenient, and incredibly walkable. You've got Laguna Creek High School, Joseph Sims Elementary, and Peterson Park all nearby, plus easy access to Laguna Boulevard's main shopping corridor, which has Costco, Trader Joe's, restaurants, everything you could need. Homes here usually run between 2,200 square feet up to 3,200 square feet, many with 3-car garages and upgraded interiors. It's a favorite among longtime locals because it has that established neighborhood energy, tall trees, family block parties, and an HOA that actually adds value instead of just collecting dues. Next, you have the areas surrounding Elk Grove Regional Park, which bring a little bit of everything together. You'll find a mix of semi-custom and production homes built in the mid-2000s, often with larger lots and proximity to one of Elk Grove's most iconic community spaces, the park itself. Families love being able to walk to the annual Western Festival, the Summer Strauss Festival, or just loop the lake after dinner. That access to recreation, trails, and schools like the middle school or Pleasant Grove High School make it a long-term win for families planning to stay put. So whether it's the HOA lifestyle of Stone Lake, the central convenience of Laguna Creek, or the park-centered living near the heart of the city, this mid-range tier is where Elk Grove really shines. Now, if you're looking for something elevated with a little bit more space, privacy, and that custom-built feel, Elk Grove's got plenty of that too. Now, if you head east towards Sheldon, you've got Sheldon, Quail Ranch Estates, or Valley High Country Club, and you're in a completely different world. Sheldon is Elk Grove's semi-rural luxury pocket. It's where you'll find sprawling custom homes on half-acre to 2-acre lots, often gated, often surrounded by mature trees and private driveways. Many properties have spaces for horses, RVs, workshops, or vineyards, giving it a country estate vibe, but you're still just 10 minutes from major shopping and freeway access. Now, some homes here were built in the early 2000s, but you'll also see brand new custom builds popping up, designed by local luxury builders. Now, nearby Quail Ranch Estates blends the rural charm with a more refined master plan layout. Think of it as country club meets suburb. You've got wide streets, big lots, and beautifully maintained homes that often push well past 4,000 square feet. You'll find high-end finishes, pool-sized backyards, and outdoor living setups that'll make you forget you're in the Sacramento Valley. And over on the west side, you've got Valley High Country Club, which offers something completely different. You've got golf course living here. Many of these homes sit along the fairways with manicured lawns, mature landscaping, and classic 1980s and 1990s architecture that's been heavily remodeled. If you love that private community feel and you want a built-in social scene, this is going to be the place where you're going to want to be. Homes in this neighborhood can easily range from $900,000 up to over $1.5 million, depending on the size, acreage, and level of customization. Now, these are properties where design, location, and lifestyle absolutely come together, and you truly feel like you've got your own pocket of peace within the city. So no matter where you land on the price scale, whether it's entry-level charm, mid-range convenience, or luxury acreage, Elk Grove gives you options all over the board. And that's what makes it so appealing to such a wide range of people. You can grow into this city, you can find your forever home here, and still be surrounded by great schools, parks, and everything Sacramento has to offer just a short drive away.
All right, Elk Grove's new construction scene is absolutely booming. It's all happening on the south side of Elk Grove down by the Sky River Casino. So first off, you're gonna have Poppy Meadows by Beezer Homes. Now this one's nearly wrapped up, and that's exactly why you might score a deal. Beezer is known for its energy efficient builds, clean modern layouts. Here you're gonna find 3 to 4 bedroom homes in the mid 600s to the low 700s with a lot of quick move-ins available and some probably killer deals. Next, you're gonna have Taylor Morrison, specifically Madera Ranch and Madera Greens. Now this is gonna be, if you need space, this community is going to be the place to be. These communities are gonna offer some of Elk Grove's largest floor plans, somewhere between 28 and 3,800 square feet. You've got multi-generational layouts, oversized kitchens, and optional lofts. So this is gonna be ideal for bigger families, remote workers, or anyone who needs a little bit more room to spread out. Now the cool thing is this area has a ton of newer schools coming in, you have plenty of open land, and you have more retail coming in along the way along Whitelock Parkway. Then lastly, or next, you're gonna have the New Home Company, which is gonna be specifically at Arbor Ranch. The New Home Co. is known for quality craftsmanship, high ceilings, beautiful architecture, and premium finishes. Now these homes are gonna start off in the mid to high 700s and climb all the way into the low to mid 900s, depending on size and design, but it's a great fit for buyers who want something fresh, but don't wanna give up that location for amenities. Now keep in mind, most of these developments here are gonna come with Melrose. Some of them are gonna have HOA, but you're gonna be getting brand new parks, manicured streets, modern designs, and next generation living in Elk Grove. So insider tip here is going to be never walk into a model home without buyer representation. Builders pay our fee and it's not going to come out of your pocket. Sometimes we get clients extra incentives, closing cost credits, free upgrades, design credits. Sometimes we just get money off of the purchase price, but that's because we know how to negotiate with these builders. We just had a client last week score a home for $35,000 off of the purchase price. All the upgrades in the home were free, and we were able to get them a closing cost credit.
All right, let's shift gears and talk lifestyle, because Elk Grove's day-to-day life is one of the biggest reasons people stay once they move here. Let's start with Old Town Elk Grove. It's easily one of the best downtown strips in the region. It's full of boutique shops, you've got breweries, salons, coffee bars, and locally owned restaurants like Boulevard Bistro, you've got Dust Bowl Brewing, and Brick House. On the weekends, there are car shows, craft fairs, and farmers markets all across the city that give Elk Grove that small town heart feeling that so many people love. Then you've got District 56, which is Elk Grove's modern city center. Here they have concerts, seasonal events, and an aquatics complex that rivals anything in the Sacramento Metro. We're talking about a state-of-the-art aquatic complex where most big swim meets for the Sacramento region are held. District 56 is where the community gathers for summer movie nights, holiday events, or just to hang out with family and friends. For everyday life, you've got Laguna Boulevard, which is going to be your main corridor. Think Costco, Trader Joe's, Target, Starbucks, restaurants, and everything else you could possibly need. Now, if you're looking for a fun date night or want to catch some great entertainment, Elk Grove has the brand new Sky River Casino with entertainment, restaurants, and nightlife options without having to head into downtown Sacramento. So whether you're after a quiet dinner date, a quick Target run, or a Saturday at the pool, it's all right here in town.
Now, if you love the outdoors, Elk Grove delivers. This city has over 100 parks, 19 miles of trails, and an emphasis on connecting neighborhoods through greenbelts. Elk Grove Regional Park is going to be the crown jewel of Elk Grove. 122 acres, a lake for fishing and paddle boats, picnic areas, sports fields, and events like the Strauss Festival, Western Festival, and the Pumpkin Festival, where they actually get and carve out these pumpkins and float across the river. There are even dog parks, baseball fields, and a massive walking loop shaded by mature trees. Now, during the holidays, there's going to be a tree lighting ceremony in Elk Grove, a bunch of fun Christmas events in the massive park, Every weekend you can count on something going on. So there's farmers markets, there's everything going on. We're down here on a Sunday and it is popping. There's the Laguna Creek Trail system, winding path that connects you to multiple parks and schools. You can jog, you can bike, you can rollerblade across town without even ever touching a main road. Now, Morse Park is going to be on the south side, which is going to offer huge green fields, soccer complexes, and splash pads for the kiddos. Then you're going to have the aquatic center at District 56, where we were at the beginning of this video, and that's going to be a whole different level of recreation. Water slides, competition pools, plenty of family fun. Now, that's just going to be a small fraction of some of the fun and outdoor parks in the city. This is one of those cities where outdoor living isn't just an afterthought, it's built into the design and the fabric of Elk Grove.
All right, when it comes to schools, Elk Grove consistently ranks as one of the top performing districts in all of Northern California. Now, the Elk Grove Unified School District serves over 60,000 students and has built a reputation for academic excellence, sports programs, and college prep pathways. You've got high schools like Franklin, Pleasant Grove, and Sheldon that are consistently recognized for their test scores, performing arts, and athletics. There are also career-oriented academies for students interested in tech, health science, and engineering, giving families flexibility to find the right fit and help your student potentially find a career pathway before they even graduate from high school. And if your kid is into sports, Elk Grove schools have some of the most amazing sports programs. From football, soccer, basketball, volleyball, swimming, water polo, track and field, they literally have every sport you could possibly think of at the high school level in Elk Grove. Now, one of my favorite things about Elk Grove Unified School District is that it covers from TK all the way up through senior year of high school, which means if you have kids of all different ages, the school calendars align, making planning trips so much easier. Now, aside from public schools, you're also going to have options for great private and charter options like Bradshaw Christian, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, and Elk Grove Charter School, which definitely add more of a variety. Now, most neighborhoods are designed around these schools so kids can walk or bike safely, and that's a huge lifestyle bonus for parents and something that builds that tight-knit community feel that Elk Grove is known for.
All right, now let's talk real, the pros, the cons of living in Elk Grove. So first and foremost, you're gonna have excellent schools pretty much across the board. You're gonna have safe, family-friendly neighborhoods. You're gonna have tons of parks and trails and outdoor activities. You're gonna have the opportunity for brand new construction and modern amenities. And it's pretty close to Sacramento. It's quieter, it's cleaner, and it's a little bit more relaxed. Now, some of the things that I absolutely hate about Elk Grove, the first one is gonna be traffic. Highway 99, Laguna Boulevard, some of your major highways and roadways throughout the city are gonna be backed up, especially during rush hour, but just it's always busy here. Home prices have gone up, and they've gone up significantly in the last maybe 2 or 3 years. You can still find some entry-level homes here, but the home prices have definitely gone up. And then limited nightlife. You're definitely going to want to head into Midtown or downtown Sacramento for that because Elk Grove doesn't have a ton of it. And then the last one, in my biggest opinion, is going to be there's not really kind of like that premier shopping spot in Elk Grove. You have the Palladio in Folsom, you have the Westfield Galleria Mall in Roseville, but there's really no like premier destination shopping spot that's down here. Primarily, you're going to have strip malls. You're going to have some cute boutique stores that are going to be down on kind of like Elk Grove Boulevard where I'm at right now, but these cons are going to be pretty mild. The shopping one is going to be kind of my biggest one that I don't really like. But if some of your priorities are safety, school, community, or you just want to be in that new construction zone, Elk Grove is going to check a lot of boxes.
So here's the big takeaway. Elk Grove is one of those places that just works. You've got excellent schools, great parks, newer homes, and a community that truly cares about where it's headed. It's modern but grounded, suburban but not sleepy, and that's what makes it special. If Elk Grove sounds like it might be the right fit for you, let's hop on a quick Zoom call.
We help families relocate here every single week, and we'd love to help you next. So that phone number is going to be popping up. As much as we love making these videos for you guys, we actually love helping you more with all of your real estate needs. So that phone number is up there. It's also going to be down in the description and pinned in the chat, but we are the ones that answer every phone call, email, and text message, and we absolutely love it when you guys reach out to us. So give us a phone call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we will see you on the next one.